Evening, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch, Sunday, June 22, 2025. Global report. Only that which stands out to me. We're going to start off with an earthquake in the Gulf of Northern Canada. Sorry, no, that's wrong. Gulf of Alaska. So this particular location here, which is at shallow 11 kilometers depth, this is where the tsunami buoy goes into motion in the absence of any seismic activity. Right now there is nothing. In fact, suspiciously for the past few weeks, there's been nothing. The one in the Gulf of Alaska, usually goes into motion once or twice a week, but everything's just been too quiet. Moving along. Yes, the South China Sea. I know about the ongoing earthquake swarm. Southern tip of Japan. .1, 5.1. Shallow depth. This is also right next to the Kk super caldera, the one I mentioned in my 3,600-year timeline, right here. The Kk caldera is right here. What else was there? Okay, we have something here in the Solomon Islands region. I'll show you why this one's got my attention in a minute. 47 kilometers depth. Usual locations, Vanuatu. Deep earthquakes here off of Fiji, very common. It would get my attention if there was no deep earthquakes over a week period. This one here, off the coast of Nova Scotia. So this is shallow 3.8, 10 kilometers depth. Once again, when they do not have enough data or information due to lack of triangulation, lack of seismometers in the area, 10 kilometers is simply a default setting. You've been watching me in the past few years. Right here off the coast of Newfoundland was a highly seismic area. Quite a few earthquakes right here. This is where that tourist submarine, well, something happened to it right here. And now we have this one. Previously, there was heat locations here at the entrance of the Bay of Fundy, here on the continental shelf off the coast of Massachusetts, and very recently off the coast of New York in line with the submarine volcanoes here. Now let's get to the sulfur dioxide emissions. There's a lot more than there normally is. We're going to start off with, oh geez, there's so many. There is more than the usual. Vanuatu and surrounding areas. Solomon Islands, I believe this is Bougainville, Solomon Islands, off the coast of Papua New Guinea. We also have two locations in the Philippines. North of Guam, Marianas. This has been ongoing the past few days. Let's see if I have any of these saved. Oh, I've got to come back to that. So there's one emission which might be emanating from well, it could be also be Mayon volcano, and this one. Somewhere on the west side. So Freeport, Bahamas, there's a reason why I have that here. And that is because we have two large heat spreads in the population area. As of a few minutes ago, I couldn't find any fire reports. Let's go take a look at these two areas. So all through this inhabited area here and down here. A large spread of heat, and down here. And we do have heat view. And one of the Greek islands, there's a large wildfire. Started off as 3 separate fires combined into one. They are saying they think it's started by arson. That's not confirmed. So it's all in the news. Again, started as 3 separate locations combined into one. It's kind of suspicious because this is the entire area here. Santorini's right here, and this is the area of all the increased seismic activity. And then we are going to be watching closely for the obvious reasons. Gulf of Oman, entrance into the Strait of Hormuz. Gulf of Aden, into the bottom end of the Red Sea. And the Suez Canal region, we're going to watch for any overspraying coverage. You know what I mean. Finally, the Maldives. The Maldives, as you know or should know, these are all the tops of volcanoes, submarine volcanoes. So for the reasons of concealment, we'll just see if there's any spraying in these areas coming up. One final location on the continental shelf, bottom end of Australia. Oh, they get rid of it. Nope. So they did not sign any information on this. Okay, folks, that will be all for tonight.